Bullying has no boundaries and affects us all. I'm sure that everyone has experienced bullying in some point of their lives, whether it was when they were small or grown ups. But what is bullying? Bullying is the use of superior strength or influence to intimidate someone, typically to force them to do something. The history of bullying goes back to Cain and Abel, the two sons of Adam and Eve, where Cain bullied Abel and later on killed him. Also, recent history shows the emerge of bullying in the 18th century in the shape of peer-on-peer harassment. Bullying was still not widely known until a well-known newspaper wrote about it in 1862. After that, bullying took a dramatic change from the 18th century to the 19th century, with many types of bullying being defined and recognized. There are four types of bullying. First is physical bullying, which involves hitting, shoving, pushing, tripping, and other kinds of force to hurt someone. Second is verbal bullying, which involves hurtful comments, name calling, and teasing. Third is social bullying, which involves using relationships to hurt someone, like excluding or ostracizing someone from a friend group, spreading rumors, or the silent treatment. Last is cyberbullying, which mainly happens over cell phones or by the use of internet. Bullying mostly happens between children due to the nature of some of them wanting to be superior and better than others. Bullying can also happen amongst adults because of many reasons, such as difference in gender or sexuality. Bullying can be found everywhere, but the most common types of bullying are found at home, school, and work. The reasons for bullying differ from a person to another and has awful outcomes. For example, when a child gets bullied in school then goes back home and not tell his parents about it, that alone can develop weak personality in the child and cause him to lean towards isolation and live in constant fear. Also, bullied people tend to develop suicidal thoughts all the time, and unless someone talks to them, it can lead to their deaths. One of the many reasons of bullying goes back to the mental stability of a person. People with anger management issues and weak mental state of mind tend to bully a lot. People would think that physical or verbal bullying has the most effect on people, but they're wrong. Studies have shown that cyberbullying is the most common type of bullying and has the most effect on individuals than other types of bullying, and it can last for many years to come due to the wide exposure of internet and cell technology around the world. There are a lot of methods to solve the problems of bullying, like teaching bullies self-control to help lower the sudden anger issues that they have, or raise awareness on bullying so parents can talk to their children and solve the problems together, and educating people on the outcomes of bullying and explaining the best ways to avoid being a bully. The UAE laws prohibit bullying and punishes it strictly, especially cyberbullying. Simply cursing someone over the internet in UAE can lead to prison or fines reaching 250,000 dirhams. My personal experience with bullying isn't much, although I was bullied when I was a kid, but as I grew up, my physique changed and I didn't get bullied again. In conclusion, bullying is an issue that should not be tolerated and must be treated immediately. Also, bullying is no longer merely an issue associated with children. It's a societal issue, a cultural issue, one with roots extending back generations, built from a web of cause and effect change that could take generations to sort through. The positive side is that we're getting closer to identifying the cause of the psychological and emotional pain that shapes the lives of the individuals who comprise our society. Now, we can start to address the wounds more directly and limit the crippling nature of these bully attacks. Always remember one thing: what goes around comes around.